This is the Breville Crispy Crust Pizza Maker. It's one of the first countertop home appliances that can actually heat to 660 degrees. That is hot enough to create a super crispy restaurant-style crust. I've already preheated the pizza maker. I'm now going to select the thickness of the crust that I'm going to be making. And for this pizza, we're going to make a thin crust. So just simply turn the dial to thin. I've already rolled out my dough, and I've covered it in pizza sauce and some fresh mozzarella. My pizza peel is covered in a little semolina flour, so it should slide off really easily. Another tip though is you can always roll out your pizza dough on a piece of parchment paper, slide the entire thing, paper included, into the pizza maker, and then after about 2 minutes of cooking, remove the paper. But today I'm just going with a semolina. Lift the top of the pizza maker, and be careful, it is hot. And we'll just gently slide it onto the hot pizza stone. Close the lid. And a thin crust pizza like this should cook in just about 5 or 6 minutes. This handy viewing window right on top will let me keep track of how the cheese is melting and how the crust is bubbling up. No matter what thickness you choose, you're going to want to roll out your dough to about 10 inches in diameter. And it's been just a few minutes and already I can see my sauce bubbling, the cheese melting, and the dough starting to get nice and puffy on the crust. You may notice a little smoke coming out the back. That's because this pizza stone is brand new. But over time, when your stone gets well seasoned, you'll notice that the level of smoke definitely decreases a bit, but this is completely normal and nothing to worry about. It's been just a few minutes and my pizza is already finished. Let's take a look. How gorgeous is that? With a nice big spatula, I'm just going to lift it up and look at how crispy that crust is. And put that right back on my peel. Gorgeous, homemade, fresh margherita pizza in just a few minutes. For a thick crust pizza, I'm going to turn my dial all the way to thick. I've already put my sauce, cheese, pepperoni, and green bell peppers on it. Slide it onto the hot stone. Great. Close the lid, and this will take about 8 to 10 minutes to fully cook. The other two settings on the dial are low and keep warm. Low is really handy for warming up other breads like naan or tortillas. Keep warm is great if you're having a pizza party, let's say, and you want to keep a pizza warm in between serving it. My pizza looks ready. How gorgeous is that? Grab a large spatula, and look at how easily it lifts off and how crispy that crust is. So whether it's thin crust or thick crust, you can have restaurant-style pizza in just a matter of minutes. This is the Breville Crispy Crust Pizza Maker. It's one of the first countertop home appliances that can actually heat to 660 degrees. That is hot enough to create a super crispy restaurant-style crust. I've already preheated the pizza maker. I'm now going to select the thickness of the